presented by Old Trapper today. The Colorado Buffaloes look for their first win of the season as they host unbeaten UCLA, coming off a dramatic victory last weekend at the Rose Bowl. It's going to come down to one kick to win the game for Nicholas Barmera for South Alabama. Heartbreak riding on this kick. And UCLA survives. Nicholas Barmera, the fourth of his field goal makes a 24-yarder, the game winner for the Pac-12 Special Teams Player of the Week, lifting the Bruins to a 3-0 record as they squeak one out against South Alabama in Pasadena last week. Along with the college football Hall of Famer Lincoln Kennedy, Roxy Bernstein with you. The Bruins try to go to 4-0 for the first time since 2015 against Colorado. And for UCLA, it's been a two-headed monster running back. We know about Zach Charbonnet. Last year was second-team All-Pac-12. But Keegan Jones has entered the party for UCLA.
It seems to be what a lot of places are doing, not only in the next level in the NFL, but also college football. It's running back by committee. No longer do you have a guy who's going to carry 300 times a season. You're going to share that in the backfield. And the great thing about these two backs, Roxy, is that they can run both between the tackles and outside. And when they get outside, they're good in the perimeter of breaking tackles. That's why they show their value in that tandem.
And we anticipate seeing a lot of this from UCLA, considering the Buffs' struggles to stop the run.
And one of the things that Chris Wilson, the defensive coordinator of the Buffs, focused on this week is trying to tackle in space and having his guys make those open field tackles when it's one-on-one.
The other thing for Colorado is the struggles they had offensively. You look at the numbers, they're not pretty. It's been anemic for the Buffs offensively, and we could see their third different starting quarterback in 4 games here today.
Pay attention to the red zone attempts. There's 1 TD and 1 touchdown out of 4. That's no way that you're going to be able to be successful. One of the reasons why the Buffs haven't even won a game yet, but they're confident. They're thinking that Carl Durrell, and talking to him yesterday, he says that he thinks these young men are close, and they want to give UCLA all they have. They also want to be physical around the football.
And the son of longtime NFL quarterback Josh McCown, Owen McCown, we anticipate him making his first career start for Colorado here today. The Buffs have been non-committal about who the quarterback is going to be. They try to avoid their first 0-4 start since 2006. The Bruins haven't won here in a long time. UCLA, Colorado will kick it next from Boulder. Pac-12 football is presented by Old Trapper. What's your beat? And brought to you by 76. We're on the driver's side. And by Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. Approaching kick on a spectacular Saturday in the Rocky Mountains. UCLA 3-0. The Colorado Buffaloes 0-3. And one of the best traditions in all of college football, Ralphie leading the Buffs out onto the field.
Look at Ralphie run. The Buffaloes want to have the running backs do the same thing, running free in the secondary today to try to get themselves their first win.
They could use that speed, especially when they hand it off this afternoon for Colorado. As we look at our Director's Mortgage game plan, and here's what you see for UCLA and Colorado.
Well, you see the red zone conversions are really big for UCLA. Look, they can move the ball between the 20s, but once they get inside the red zone, they have a hard time converting TDs, so that's a big one. Of course, you don't want to give up the big play because that's what keeps other opponents alive. For Colorado, sustained drives. You build confidence. Your offense is able to stay on the field, give your defense a rest, and no giveaways. Got to win the turnover battle.
UCLA alum, the class of 1986 on the left. Carl Durrell was the 2020 Pac-12 Coach of the Year. And on the other side, Chip Kelly in his 9th season as a college head coach. His 5th at UCLA. He signed that 4-year extension back in January through 2025. Of course, head coach of the NFL as well. So it's interesting. Former UCLA coach and player on the Colorado side against the current UCLA coach and Chip Kelly.
Yeah, and Chip Kelly has yet to win here since he's been the head coach at UCLA, so he's looking to get that change around. And, of course, Carl Durrell on the other side wants to get his guys the first win of the season.
Nico Reed will return R.J. Lopez to kick it off as the Bucks won the toss, deferred to the second half. And a blast off the right foot of Lopez that travels halfway to the end zone. Come out to the 25, and here it is. Yep, as we anticipated, the first career start for the true freshman, Owen McCown. He is 4 for 7 so far in his brief appearances for the Buffaloes. and spent time growing up in Texas as well as North Carolina, and the son of longtime NFL quarterback Josh McCown, who played for 12 different teams, and twice Carl Durrell was his coach.
Right, a lefty at that.